Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mofus Art here, and in today's video, I have something very interesting to talk about. So, it's about AI. Now, before you guys talk about it in the comments, no, I do not like AI. AI can burn, I say. I do not like AI. However, I do feel like I'm in a sentiment where I do feel as if AI can be used as reference, right? So when I say reference, I really mean an artist taking back a design and tweaking it in a way, you know what I mean? As if you're referencing any type of like pose or something like that. That's what I mean, like using AI in that way. But other than that, I do not agree with any other circumstances when it comes to AI and using it and profiting off of it. I do not believe in that, and I am on the boat where you should support the artist, and that's just my honest belief. However, there was a conversation I saw on Twitter a couple weeks back, and it was a really big discussion, and I was just like so shocked by it. I just had to make this video on it. And there was this particular post on my For You page that just kept getting reposted, and I just wasn't really paying attention to it. I was just scrolling past it, just thinking it was fan art, until I saw someone in particular say, "Oh my god, I can't believe this is AI." And I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I had to go back, and then I realized, oh wow, yeah, it is AI. This is bad. When I was looking at it, it pretty much was a Hatsune Miku in these very neon bright colors, very pretty color scheme in this like black void background. And I just remember just being like so sad of just how much AI has gotten to this point. And then something came over me, a primal urge, if you will. Artists can indeed create a piece like this. There's nothing to be fearful of because we are creatives. We can literally create or draw whatever we want. I decided in this video alone that I was just gonna redraw it. And I mean, it's not like I'm just coming up with this on the fly. There's plenty, and I mean plenty, of amazing redraws of this drawing with Hatsune Miku. I love artists. These are the moments I just love being an artist. And it makes me so proud and happy with my community. I want to participate. And yeah, I am a couple weeks late. I do know that. Thank you. I'm always going to be late when it comes to stuff like this. So I didn't know if I want to draw Hatsune Miku or if I wanted to just draw a different character with a similar color palette. But you know, as surprises are, I'm gonna let you guys figure out what I end up doing with this in particular. So let's get into the sketching process. Yes, surprise, I decided to do my OC because I just thought it'd be fun to just mess around with the colors. I thought Hatsune Miku would be very fun and interesting to do. However, I just wanted to actually transform it to even something more of its like original piece. So my plan is to use my OC Sayla, and if you guys are new to my channel, I somewhat mentioned her a few times. I also really been talking about her on my community posts a lot because my brain rot is just full of just her for right now. I don't know why, it just is. Her and Milo, which is another OC of mine. I actually created a video series. It's a very mini series. It's only like 3 parts to it at the current moment. It was a series in where I do drawings and I concept these characters' designs. Technically they're redrawings, but I like to think of them as concepting. So that's kind of what that video series was for me. So my whole process was a little bit kind of all over the place because I knew I wanted to keep true to like the AI, I guess, and at the same time I wanted to kind of do my own spin on it. But I thought the background and color scheme was definitely the highlight of the drawing, so I wanted to capture that. And so I did like a lot of little glittery bits, but I was like really proud because okay, so a lot of my new followers, hello, welcome. It's actually kind of hard to really talk about because it's something I'm a bit kind of embarrassed about. So I had the most craziest drawing period where I was just not really drawing a lot, and the times I did drew, it was just like comfort stuff or sketching. And so I haven't actually drew like a full-on drawing like this in a very long time. Like I said, something I'm a bit embarrassed about, and so I'm a bit proud of myself for this drawing, especially because it's a full pose drawing and it's been a little while since I practiced my anatomy, so hopefully it's not too bad. But I actually think it looks pretty good. I was like flipping the canvas around like so many times. I kind of wanted to change the pose as well from the original reference of the AI. because I thought it was cute, but I just want to do a little bit something more going on for it. On top of that, I didn't want to just draw Miku. I love Miku, by the way. I love Miku. I love Vocaloids. I've been a Vocaloid fan for some years now, since I was in middle school. So it's been a long time, but it's off and on, to be honest with you. I decided, why not combine the two? So I basically combine Sayla and Miku, also with Maiko, who's another Vocaloid, and I combine all three of them and I put them in a blender, and this is what came out of. So yeah, Sayla is not purple, by the way. I do want to mention that. When I started coloring, like I said, I wanted to keep true to the actual AI and the color, so I went with the purple and whatnot, and kind of just did some rendering kind of little bits, and it actually looks kind of cool. I had to change the little things here and there because Sayla is like more brown skin. So yeah, I actually wanted to do another version where I actually did like her actual skin tone, and I plan to do that. Maybe I'll post it on my community post so you guys want to see that. I was just really happy with the drawing by the end process of it, because the sketch turned out pretty good. And then I did the line art, and that was a pretty solid kind of experience as well. If it's not known, I love video games. I love playing video games, and some of my current favorite hyperfixations are like Wuthering Waves, Persona, and a few other stuff, but like definitely those are like my current favorite like game hyperfixations. And in particular, Persona is what I was thinking about when I was actually kind of coming up with the pose as well. There was a song in Persona that was just like constantly playing in my head, and it's like Persona 3, and I was like, yeah, I want to do something based off of that. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it'll make way more sense. But there's a song, and at some point in the lyric it says I'm the ace. I decided to have Sayla pose with like her pointer hand going up and her saying I'm the ace. Because yeah, it's just a small little thing that I'm pretty sure like not many people notice, but I love Persona, and I just had to pay homage to it in some way. So yeah, it's so random that I brought it up, but like I have to bring it up. Okay, it's something I'm very happy about. Okay, I hope you guys really do like this drawing, but I was really proud of it, especially because it's been a while since I also rendered. That was something very fun and interesting. I didn't want to go super overboard in terms of the rendering. I did struggle a little bit, kind of like trying to blend certain things. Like I had a kind of problem with trying to get her shoes to kind of like look shiny and look as like crazy in color like the reference, and so I kind of struggled with that. So I just went with a more simplified version of that. I went a little bit different with like the colors, and well, not really the colors, but like the background with like the musical notes. I kind of took that in my own like way, and I kind of interpreted it a little bit different. Yeah, by the end result of it, I think it looks pretty nice. I also like the hair, the two-tone with like the black and then like the very bright white. It's just like, that's really cool to me, and that's one thing I actually kind of liked about the reference. It's hard to say that because it's AI, and I just but I will admit it does remind me. I think that's the reason I thought it was very interesting, is that it reminds me of like, I don't remember, it's like Dark Hazune Miku, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like it looks like the emo goth Hazune Miku, and that's literally what I thought of when I was drawing it. So yeah, I yapped a little bit enough, and you guys are already seeing it. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying looking at it, and because I know I am. It's definitely one of my favorite drawings I've done of this year, which is saying something. I haven't drawn a lot, okay? I'm very proud of the drawing, and I hope you guys like me yapping and talking about it too. Also, I just want to say thank you guys so very much for the recent like love and support for my community posts, to even like my subscriber count, which has been blowing up. Granted, yes, it has been a little bit from the Uuneko video. I also just wanted to like explain a little bit, because I think some people kind of like misconstrued what I was really doing with that video. I did that video because of the fact that I watched both of those YouTubers at some point or another, and I at the time was still watching both of them. And so that's the reason I kind of felt strongly to want to make the video. I didn't make it because of quote unquote clout or because of views. Because trust me, weekly commentary videos, I'm pretty sure I would be churning out way more videos related to commentary in the art space. But I don't, because I don't really like getting involved in like drama I'm not a confrontational person. I like to just say my piece and kind of keep it moving. That's just personally how I feel. That's why I didn't make a secondary video related to Neko's like very, very terrible court response. And yeah, I don't really want to. It's kind of over for me, and I just like to kind of move on. So this is technically another commentary video, sort of, but it's on like a different platform, being Twitter and whatnot. But like I said, it's still a spin on drawing something, so that's kind of like what I like to do. I like doing drawing me's. I like just sometimes talking, yapping, and that's just kind of my content. And if you guys like that, you know, you're free to stay. But I do want to say, for anyone who is expecting like more commentary videos, it's not exactly something that's on my radar to do. If I find a topic that I do feel like is interesting, that I feel like I can put a little bit of effort and thought into, then I would do that. But if it's content, or if it's like topics that are kind of very unsavory, it makes me kind of uncomfortable to talk about, and or like, I don't know, I just don't want to do it like at all. I don't want to talk about like degenerates in our community. It's pretty much what I'm referring to when I'm talking about unsavory topics, because it makes me uncomfortable. There's way better people who can inform you guys on that. I just like to kind of keep my channel a safe space and very fun, very stupid, silly OC stuff, and just me yapping. With that being said, thank you all for the most recent support and comments, and everything about it is amazing. I love you guys, and thank you for the suggestions for the latest video ideas. It's been so many, and I'm so overwhelmed, because like now I want to make a lot of videos now, but I just don't always have the time. Anyways, all of that being said, thank you for reaching the end of this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, how about you leave a like, and if you want, you can subscribe, and if you do subscribe, definitely turn on that bell notification so you can always get my next video. Until next time, stay mofo and mofus.